On the afternoon of November 22, 1963, the news of President John F. Kennedy's assassination shocked the world. It's one of the most tragic chapters in our nation's history. But few people know the whole story of that day, the story of John F. Kennedy's final night and triumphant morning in Fort Worth. President Kennedy spent the evening of November 21st in a suite at the Hotel Texas in downtown Fort Worth. He and his wife Jackie were surrounded by an art exhibit created especially for them, including masterpieces by Picasso, Van Gogh, and Monet. The next morning, despite a cold rain, a large and enthusiastic crowd gathered outside to catch a glimpse of the young popular president. Over the objections of the Secret Service, President Kennedy made an unscheduled speech and thanked the crowd for braving the elements. "There are no faint hearts in Fort Worth," he began. He spoke of Fort Worth's key role in aviation history, of the ambitious space program, and of the future he saw for America's leadership. The crowd loved it, and the people closest to the president reached out to shake his hands. The president left the group outside and delivered his remarks planned for the chamber breakfast inside the hotel. Later, as the motorcade left the hotel and headed down Main Street, the clouds had departed and the sun was shining brightly. At that moment, Fort Worth reveled in the president's visit, inspired by his words and proud to host him. But the day that began with such high hope and optimism ended in tragedy.
It appears as though something has happened in the motorcade route. Something, I repeat, has happened in the motorcade route.
And the story of his visit to Fort Worth has been lost to history. Now, Fort Worth leaders are working hard to bring this compelling story to light by creating a powerful tribute to the man, the era, and the city. The John F. Kennedy Tribute will be located in General Worth Square, the site where he delivered his public speech that morning. The city of Fort Worth has allocated funds for base park improvements, and the 8-foot bronze sculpture of President Kennedy, commissioned with private donations, is complete and ready to be installed. Texas artist Lawrence Ludke, a National Sculpture Society Fellow, created this beautiful work of art. Conceptual plans for the tribute are complete. This will be a place for contemplation and education, a place where visitors can view the Kennedy sculpture, see images of his visit, read inscriptions describing his stay in Fort Worth, and access both speeches he made that day. But to make the tribute a reality, we need you. Help us tell the story of the president's visit to Fort Worth, and a day that began with hope and optimism. A day the world will never forget. Help tell the story of November 22, 1963, in Fort Worth, Texas.